Hello, Gyronauts, and thank you coming back for another edition of what used to be the MVP podcast, but has now had a name change that we'll discuss in a second. But I'm here to bring you the giveaway for May, the winner of that, and the June giveaway as well. So first up, I want to talk about that name change that we discussed. So I reached out to MVP to ask them about using their logo and their name inside of my podcast. And they had requested that I change the name because I am truly not the official podcast of MVP. However, I would like to be able to get there. So with your guys' support, I think I might be able to convince them that they need to start sponsoring this guy. But because of that, I decided to make a name change. And as you guys might have saw on my page, I posted up a request for some names, and I got some amazing ones. I'd like to do a special shout out to Zam, who came up with what my personal favorite was, which is the officially unofficial MVP podcast. And that one was one of the runners up, as you saw. We had the officially unofficial MVP podcast. We had one that my son came up with that I'm drawing a blank on right now. And then we had our winner, which ended up being the Gyroverse. So I would like to officially announce, welcome to the Gyroverse. Now, with that, I also mentioned last month that we were going to be doing, working on getting stamps for a disc and whatnot. And I am closely working together with a local artist that I happen to know, and she's a good friend of ours. And she has been working tirelessly on a new logo. And I am incredibly glad to be able to show you a small snippet of what we are working on. Now, while it's up on the screen there, I'm going to tell you, it has changed a little bit even since I got this picture. We discussed a little bit more. I referenced some of the individuals that I know. Specifically, I reached out to Don Freeman, who had me reach out to Mike Inscho. I apologize if I butchered your name, brother. I don't mean to do that. But I reached out to both of them and had them discuss different things on it, thinking I thought that something might be a little wrong. One person said that it might be, another person said it wasn't, but there might not be, it might not be big enough for details. Anyways, we will be working on that, and hopefully by next month's giveaway, I'll be able to give you guys an even bigger sneak preview of what's going on. And I'm going to be working with someone as well. I don't know who yet, so if you can do this, please reach out to me. I'm going to be working with someone to be able to make an intro to these videos, because I've seen Coach Nova Productions, and she has a very stunning one. I've seen Simon Lazat's, and he has an outstanding one, and I just want one. That's all. I just want one. And I have an idea for it. I have a design for it based on the logo that she was designing, and I'd really like to be able to work with someone to get that together. So if you happen to know anyone, or you are someone that could be able to work with either After Effects or some other program that can make intro videos, I'd love to work with you and get together with you, and I'll make sure that you get paid for your amount, for your time and your effort as well. So I'd also like to go ahead and give a shout out this month to Eagles Wings Disc Golf. Now, this is a shirt that I wore for my son's tournament that he had a couple months ago. My son, as you saw in the last video, I am thankful so much to Zachary Smith, who is our Florida representative, or I actually believe he's the Southeast representative for Eagles Wings Disc Golf, and just all the things that he's put together and the friendship that he has with me. I will let you guys know a little bit more about it through my page, but he is, they are a ministry, they are a Christian ministry, and you guys don't know, I am also a Christian. I'm open to discuss that with you guys if you would like to, but back to Eagles Wings. They are a Christian ministry, and they are out there to assist in youth, getting them into disc golf. They go to many of the major PDGA. Sorry, I was thinking about ball golf there for a minute. They go to many of the PDGA disc golf tournaments, the majors, and host chapels in the morning for some of the players that are Christians that can't make it, because we do play on Sundays very often. They also host tournaments in their local areas. So Zachary Smith's not the only one in this area. We also have Dustin Leatherman and Tyler. I'm forgetting his last name. I apologize, Tyler. But they also have, they're based out of, I believe, Pennsylvania, and they have some people over all across the nation. And they even do missionary trips out to Zambia and Costa Rica, and I think Brazil even maybe. But they're out there spreading the sport and spreading the love. So I really appreciate it if you guys would go to their page. I will leave it, if you're looking at this on Facebook, I'll leave it in the description above. If you're looking at this on YouTube, it'll be in the description below. Next thing I want to talk about is our winner. So I have not drawn the name yet. I have put all the names inside of the wheel of names that we had from last month. And instead of actually posting it on the thing in the side here so that you can see it, I actually want to just film it on the screen for you guys. So I'm going to step around here with the names, and I will show you that I have all the names listed over here. Now, in case you guys don't remember, the way that you could enter into this month's was if you liked the video, if you commented on the video, and if you have liked my page in the past. And we have a ton of names, but you'll notice that sometimes, see if you see Vince Jackson there, he has 3 names on there. Why is that? Why does he have 3 and I only have 1? Great question. It's because he liked the page, he liked the video, and he, commented on the video. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go full screen here, and we're gonna go ahead and spin this, and we're gonna actually just zoom in on this side over here so that you can see the spinner and where it lands. So I'm gonna go ahead and push it, and it's gonna spin, 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 spin. Hey, and it's Vince Jackson that wins. So congratulations, Vince. I will be reaching out to you, and as you saw, he had 3 chances to get in there. So I highly, highly recommend, sorry, let me get reset back up again. I highly, highly recommend that if you guys are looking to get some of these discs, specifically he's winning our Griffin Entropy disc from Don Freeman Exchange, or DFX, back when he used to be DFDX. If you guys really want to get more entries into this, go like the page. Now, for this month, it is not going to be liking the page, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. What it actually is going to be is leading on to some of the other things that I've been doing for the Gyroscope and previously for MVP Podcast. If you guys have been following my page, you'll notice that I did an interview with Amanda Melwicki, which I will put in the description above, again on Facebook, or do a little thingy up here in the corner for you on YouTube, and put the link in the description below for YouTube as well. I did an interview with Amanda Melwicki where we talked about some incredibly fascinating stuff, like the fact that she would love to be a purple dragon, a glittery purple dragon, the fact that the relay is her go-to utility disc, and even how she felt on her first videoed tournament when she was playing at the MVP Open, I believe last year. So I really encourage you guys to go out and take a look at that video. I'm also, within this coming month, I've already done the recording, so it's going to be, in COVID era, but I've also interviewed Emma Partee. She's 15 years old. She is a team MVP player, and she is, from what I remember, the 3-time Michigan disc golf champion, juniors champion, something like that. She's fantastic, and I really appreciate her dad reaching out to me and telling me that she would be more than willing to be able to be part of the interview. And I'll be working on getting that video together sometime here in the near future. And then also I'm going to be interviewing our very own J-Saw, Miss Jennifer Sawyer, sometime within this week. And so I'm going to be trying to roll out those interviews as much as I can. Now, again, I am one person. I cannot do the world within a day. And so It's going to be taking me some time to get through those, editing, making sure that they're good. I do really want to make those interviews portray the people that I'm interviewing in the best possible light. So if you guys can be patient with me, I know that you're going to love it. Now, on to the Amanda Melwicki interview that I just mentioned. I would also like to announce what our June giveaway is. So, drum roll please. I don't have sound effects, you're just going to have to imagine that they're there. We have a Charlie Beagle disc signed by our very own Amanda Melwicki. Now this is, I believe, a Proton Envy. It is an Envy, I know that for sure. I think it's Proton, in this nice peach-looking color. It's got the purple dots on the inside, and it's got her very own Charlie Beagle, which you can see in the interview when you go watch it. Now, and in case you're wondering, it's also a 165 weight, and as you can tell, there's no ink on the back of it at all. It is brand new, straight out of the bag. Once I'm done with this video, going straight back into the bag until I ship it off to you guys. So how do I earn this disc? That's a great question. So last month I had you guys like, comment, and like my page. This month, we're gonna actually switch Ideals over to YouTube. So I want you guys to go over to the YouTube channel, which I will post in the description. Again, Facebook above, YouTube, you're already on here. And I want you to subscribe to the channel, and I want you to comment on the video. You can like the video, I would really love it if you did, but I cannot figure out what your name is if you only like the video. You have to be able to comment on it. And if you do comment, I would love it if you said something about that you got out of the interview. I know Amanda would love that too. But I also need you to put down your Facebook page name, because I can't contact you if I don't know your name. And that's where I'm going to be pulling off all of the winners for next month. So make sure that you go ahead to the page, to the YouTube page, like it. Again, that doesn't get you anything, but thank you. Comment on it and subscribe. If you comment on the video, I'll give you 1 entry. If you subscribe to the channel, I'll give you a 2nd entry. If you've already subscribed to the channel, that 2nd entry is already in. You're already in the money. So please go ahead and do that. And I would like to sign out saying thank you so much for being a part of my page. I really do appreciate it. I've gotten a ton of feedback. I'm even starting to get some Team MVP players reaching out to me, asking if they can give out discs on my channel. And obviously I said yes, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here for you guys. I'm here to grow the MVP brand. I'm here to grow the sport of disc golf. I'm here to make sure that you guys are well kept. And so this is Tristan Gates, PDGA number 124876, signing off. And thank you for joining the Gyroverse.